What up, people? What's good? It's me, L Teddy 27, Angry Teacher Chronicles, all that good shit. And this is my review for Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 3, Episode 10. And I didn't even know we were already on Episode 10. Like, I really don't feel like we are 10 episodes in, but apparently we are. Yeah. Looking at my notes, yeah, it's episode 10 already. Anyway, so we start off Tip Drill, Sukihana, and Chameleon at 103.5 The Beat in Miami. So the radio station. Now, I noticed that the hood brat girl is always missing in action. I don't know what she have going on in her life, and maybe she is busy like that with her 14 jobs, but she always is missing in action for some reason, and I've been noticing that, but whatever. They start to discuss colorism in the music industry, this, that, and the third, and I'm looking at Sukihana. And Sukihana is on this radio station complaining like she is like blue black. I mean, she's not that dark. I'm not saying she's light skinned, but she damn sure ain't that dark. I mean, she's acting like she's Remy Ma's complex, because Remy Ma is a dark skin. Like Remy Ma is dark. Sukihana ain't even that dark. Okay, Sukihana. Hell, Hood Brat is darker than Sukihana is. Child, but she over here complaining that that's what's keeping her from being great in the music industry. Noble, you are keeping yourself from being great in the music industry because you are unprofessional and because of your antics and tomfoolery. Okay? That's what's keeping you. And from the looks of what you have displayed on this good television show, you are keeping yourself from being great in the music industry. It has nothing to do with your color or colorism. And I'm not saying that there isn't any colorism in the music industry, but boo-boo, that's not what's keeping you from being great. Girl, please. Girl, it's you. It's you. Anyway, Amara, then we see Amara at home. She's talking with her mom about MJ and the breakup. And she does miss MJ. But here's my thing, Amara. This whole relationship that Amara has with her mom, at this point, I don't think it's healthy. Like, I do think, during your formative years, when you're growing up, infant, toddler, small child, prepubescent, adolescent, teenage years, maybe even your early 20s, you can be going to your mom each and every day for advice. And I'm not saying that we as adults don't go to our elders or our parents for advice, but I just feel like to a certain degree, the relationship she has with her mom doesn't seem normal or healthy. Like, why is your mom still staying with you? And she can clearly care for herself, and you could buy her own house. And where are your friends? You don't have any friends your age? Because I think part of, growing up and living through life and becoming wise and is the experiences you have and some of the mistakes that you make in your younger years and stuff like that. And I think that it helps when you have friends your age where you all can talk it out and talk about what you all have went through, during that, in that particular age range, because you can relate to each other. And I do think that I don't think it's healthy for anybody to get all of their advice from their parent, because they have a skewed view on things. And they're, sometimes older people, not that they give bad advice, but sometimes they can be ornery and cantankerous and just have a skewed view of the world. And I just feel that way about Amara. I mean, you need to make a couple friends, real friends, that are your age. And maybe you do have some and we just don't see them on the show. But the way they're editing this, it looks like you don't have any friends your age. And I think you need to really get some. And I'm not talking about JoJo. I'm talking about get some real friends your age. But that's not here or there, honey. That ain't my problem. But take your mouth, take the titty out your mouth, Amara. Okay, take the titty out your mouth. But I mean, and the other part about it is sometimes a parent is they're gonna look at your situation a lot of times from a skewed view anyway because their only interest is your side. Sometimes they can't be neutral because you are their child. So not all the time, but sometimes. Child, Trina and Bobby are at the house. They're talking about the Bahamas trip and getting ready and, the things they're going to do on the Bahamas trip. And then we see Joy goes to Trick House to talk to him about the trip. Joy goes over there with the cameras and production. When they walk in the house, Trick loses it. He goes off and just talks about, oh, well, I'm quitting and this, that, and the third. And, fuck love and hip hop. I ain't doing this shit no more. Because something about it's because they showed his mug shot. Trick. Your mug shot was shown all over the internet before that episode even aired. It was all over the internet from TMZ to all of the blogs and that. So by the time Love and Hip Hop showed your mugshot, boo boo, it was a mute point. That shit was, we had already. That's not the real reason you upset. Let that go. Get the fuck out of here, Trick. The fuck out of here. That's why you mad and you quitting the show. If you don't, sit your ass down somewhat, Trick, because that is not why you mad. Because they showed your mug shot. Get out of here. Wait. Also, so they get over to this part made me laugh. So they go, Joy leaves and goes over to Trina's house, right? She tells Trina and Bobby what happened at Trick House and the fact that Trick went off and this, that, and the third. They talking about it and how bad it was. Am I the only one who saw the female producer chick trying to hide behind the couch? Like we couldn't see her. Like you clearly saw her. Clearly, like her whole head, half her body was in the shot. And then she tries to duck down real fast behind the couch. I was like, so y'all couldn't retape that scene? Y'all couldn't edit that out? Like, hello, producer chick, what are you doing? It was so funny to me because she literally was trying to duck behind the couch like, child, just a mess. Y'all go back and watch that scene because if you didn't see it, go back and look again because I know I clearly saw chick trying to hide, child. Anyway, so next we see Hood Brat. She's in the studio taping a song. And the song, I liked her voice because for me, for a female rapper, I'm all about the voice. I want to know what you sound like. I like a female rapper to have a hard voice. But if you're not going to have a hard voice, at least let it like, I like kind of Nicki because Nicki don't have that hard husky voice. But Nicki, when she does get into her flow, like that shit will like cut and it'll like punch. So I like a female rapper to have, it's something about a female rapper's voice that will make me like or not like her. And I liked Hood Brat, what I was hearing in this song. Like I really like I was like, I need to go download this song and really get a chance to hear, what she sounded like. Because I really was digging the song she was doing. So she started talking about how she went through her boyfriend's phone and found out that his baby mom is actually his wife. Now, let me tell y'all something. I've said this on more than one occasion. I am not a fan of going through somebody's phone. I don't care if they are your boyfriend or girlfriend. Unless you're paying that phone bill. Because I'll tell mine in a minute. Until you pay my phone bill, then you do not have the right to go through my phone. Period. Now, once you start paying this good phone bill, baby, I'll keep the phone unlocked for you. I'll give you the passcode. Go ahead. You paying it anyway. But if you ain't paying it, mm-mm. And people do that all the time. I don't play them games, sonny. If you going to be with me, unless you going to buy me a phone and pay the bill, you ain't checking my phone. That's just how I feel about that. But that's not here or there. So then we see Trina, Joy, and Bobby. They go to they fly out to the Bahamas. Now, Mona. Let me ask you a question, Mona. It's only 3 of them going. And this is only going over to Bahamas, which is a less than 20-minute flight from Miami to Bahamas. It takes less than 20 minutes, literally. And you couldn't buy them first class tickets. You didn't even buy them fucking business class. They over there sitting in coach. How? Because they sitting three to a seat, and not even business class. I mean, three to a row, and not even business class seats three to a row. You don't. You know what? So y'all, this how we know Trina's struggling and ain't got no money, and that's why she on this show. Cause you over here flying coach. You ain't even flying business class. Even I fly business class sometimes, and I ain't got no money. A mess. Just a y'all ain't even got no leg room over there. Did y'all see them? A mess. Just a damn mess. Y'all couldn't fly them first class in a 20-minute flight. I mean, it's not that much to go to. Child, just a mess. Just a damn mess. Anyway, so then we see Amara. She goes on to this spa day with JoJo and Shay. That went left real fast. But you know what? Because they discussed the whole MJ and Amara thing. I was really on JoJo's side. And the thing about it is, JoJo did start off staying cute, calm, and collected. Like, not JoJo, not Amara, fuck it, Shay. Shay, I'm sorry. Shay did start off as the cool, level-headed one. You know, she wasn't giving her bad advice. She was just talking to her, and she was real calm. Amara is the one who went from DEFCON 1 to DEFCON 4 in like 3 seconds. Like, she the one who got all animated and hyped up. And Shay was even like, well, why you getting all hyped up? Because Amara was getting real hyped up. And you know, they just have a big blow up. Amara says, you know what? Just like I needed a break from your brother, I need a break from you. And Shay was like, girl, you don't need no break from me. We ain't gotta ever be friends no more. Cause bitch, you ain't fucking me. And I don't blame her, child. Ain't that serious. I'm with you, Shay. I was with Shay this whole time, honey. The entire time. After Shay leaves, MJ magically pops up with flowers and all this, that, and the third, trying to apologize. He all crying, this, that, and the third. Um, Amara don't care. She does not seem to care at all. And he says, you know what, I know you said you needed time and space. So he agrees to give her this time and space. But in all actuality, I don't think Amara's going to get back with him. I really don't. And Amara is one of those people who seems to me that they're always a pushover for everything. They always, because that's what Amara comes off of. Comes off as is somebody who's a pushover. She's always taking advice from somebody else. Always, you know, taking what other people say to heart. But then with those kind of people, sometimes they get to a point where they get to their point of no return, and then the straw that breaks the camel's back happens, and there's no going back. And I feel like that's where Amara is with him. Amara is just so angry and broken and everything. I can't see her getting back with him at this point. I really don't. And maybe she does, but I really don't. And even if they do get back, it'll never be the same. It'll never be. And so it wouldn't make sense for them to be back together anyway. Back in the Bahamas, Joy and Bobby are talking, and they got Trina's mom's ashes with them. And Bobby started all his crying and carrying on. Child, Bobby, girl, Bobby. Anyway, and then we see oh, one of the things I wanted to highlight was they had the Junkanoo out there. And if you're not from Miami or Bahamas, and you may not be familiar with the Junkanoo out. The Junkanoo are, it's like a, if you think about how New Orleans has second line, like they have the little band that plays and stuff like that. Junkanoo is like that. And it's a mixture of what you would see at Carnival and what you see in New Orleans with second line. But it started in Bahamas, and they called it the Junkanoo because they would make their instruments literally out of junk. And they would make instruments, and they would, and so if you are from Bahamas or you live in Miami, which was started by Bahamians and it has a huge Bahamian influence, you know what the Junkanoo are. And you know, you have things like the Goombay Festival and things like that. Where you see Junkanoo, a lot of people when they have big events and parties in Miami, they will hire one of the Junkanoo bands to come out and play. And if you've never experienced Junkanoo band, you gotta do it one time, and you will love it. Like you have to do it one time. If you ever go to Miami, tell somebody I want to go somewhere and see the Junkanoos and or to Bahamas and see the Junkanoos because it's a great time. You'd love it. Anyway, so they then we see Trina meets up with her family later that night, and they discuss, how her stepdad was gunned down years ago, like 16 years ago or something like that. And Trina considered her stepdad really her dad because he really is the one who helped raise her with her mom and stuff like that. So they were reminiscing, about good times and stuff like that. It looked like they had a good dinner. Nice, wonderful Bahamian delicacies were served. I'm sure they had some conch salad there. Then we see Hood Brat meets up with the boyfriend. They have this whole song and dance back and forth about the fact that he's married. She acting like she ain't trying to hear what he's trying to say, but I kind of feel like she's gonna end up back with him. And where the fuck was she going and coming from? Because that outfit she had on and half her ass cheeks are out, and she in the middle of the street standing up like you just came from the strip club or something. I ain't understand that. Y'all let me know where the fuck she was going or where she came from. Child, whatever. Then we're back in the Bahamas and they having breakfast, Trina, Bobby, and Joy. And who comes in? Trick buses in there. I told y'all he wasn't quit no show. Now with a fucking mug shot. Anyway, Trick comes and then it goes off. So so next week's episode I can see there's gonna be, more stuff from the Bahamas and everything. So it looks like they're gonna end up having a good time anyway, because they were kinda upset that Trick didn't come and now he's there. So and that was Love and Hip Hop Miami Season 3, Episode 10. And we'll be back next week. Same time, same place. Until then, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely.